Happy New Year 2013. Got quite a bit done in 2012 on the boat. Got all my paneling in, molding, most of the wire is run. I got a dome light up here, and we didn't get out real early in the spring because our last voyage of 2011 to Pactola, the trim tilt system gave out on the outboard, and got to be able to raise it and lower it, especially when you hit shallows and things like that. So I called the boat shop and they said figure about $1,000. So what I figured was it's time to become a Yamaha outboard mechanic. So I got the shop manual for the 115 4-stroke and troubleshot it and found it was a relay, the trim tilt relay, which about $200 later and a little bit of work, and I had her working. So we did get out in the Bellefouche Reservoir at the end of July, and we had a really good voyage there. It was hot and went swimming, and the lake was down, the water was low, so I actually saw the rocks that I'd hit one of the previous voyages, and the wind was coming out all different directions. And second day, Jan caught a bunch of fish. She caught 3 walleye, a bass, and a perch. So we did well with the fish. And our second night, we rode out the worst storm we've ever been in the Janny J. We had 70-mile-an-hour wind and rain, and it sounded like a freight train next to the boat, the wind. We were rolling and pounding, and I remember watching the little model anchored in the lake in a pretty small chop. It's pretty big to scale, and I remember thinking, well, if there were people on board, they'd be hanging on for dear life. Well, that night on Bellefouche Reservoir, we were the people, and we were hanging on for dear life about half the night. And we didn't know if we were going to blow over or what, but we didn't. We ended up dragging. I thought the anchor line might break, but it held too. We drug about 1,000 feet over the night, but woke up in the morning and it was flat calm and beautiful day. And so we have a lot more faith in the boat now and what she'll handle. She'll probably handle more than we will. But what we're finding is that we're kind of outgrowing the lakes and reservoirs here in the Black Hills, and we just need some big water. And the old Chevy truck, Big Blue, was getting kind of tired of pulling this big boat over the mountains, so we figured, well, we want to go to Lake Oahe on the Missouri River, and we have some few other destinations that we need to do some traveling, so we're going to need a newer, a little more powerful truck. So we got one. Had to go in debt, but got this 2005 Ford F350 Super Duty 1-ton dually 4x4 with a diesel engine. So by the time we got everything done, it was pretty far along, and it was starting to cool off. We want to go there when it's hot so that we can fish and everything and swim. So that'll be for 2013. When we plan this coming summer, we plan on taking this boat out to Lake Oahe. I've also built another boat, a 16-foot expedition sailboat for water tribe events in the Texas 200. I really want to do the Texas 200, 200-mile sail on the coast of Texas. A bunch of folks with boats, most of them homemade, in 5 days. You sail all day, camp out on an island at night, and I just really wanted to see that part of the country, and I think it'll really be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I can't seem to stop building boats. But anyway, we still love the Janny J, and we're looking forward to doing some really good cruises with her again this coming summer. And I still got some of that magic moonshine, so it's time to do a toast to 2013 rather. 2012 is over. So, Happy New Year, 2013. Boy, that's tasty stuff. I can feel things starting to move. I think I better hang on.
It's stormy.
It is. That was a wild ride. But hopefully there'll be many more to come. Have a great New Year.